What's up, YouTube? VapeDogCODC here with another review for you. So today we are reviewing, once more with my pal Homer here, Vapergate juice. That's right.
Yeah.
You see it a lot on the Facebook groups, and so we just had to try some. We're gonna throw out a review for you guys here. We got 3 flavors here, and a shout out to my man Yosh, because he's a chill dude. So we have Smurf, Inara, and Bilberry. So we're gonna review each one for you. Now we've been vaping on this for a whole day just to get a good thought of how we're gonna do this. What we're gonna say about these flavors.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and start out with the Smurf, since it's one of his most popular brands.
Oh, this stuff is amazing. It smells good and it tastes good. I'm telling you, the smell, it kind of reminds me of like a blueberry popsicle when you were a kid.
Yeah, it does. I mean, this stuff is, the smell is just like, almost like it makes you want to drink the damn juice, honestly.
Yeah.
It just makes you want to drink it. It makes your mouth water, and it is just,
This stuff pretty.
This is a raspberry flavor with a few other undertones of different berries and fruits. To me, it tastes like the most chillest frickin' blue raspberry lemonade you've ever tasted in your life. I mean, the flavor is just, it just hits you like immediately. It's not a slow flavor, it's a very strong flavor. It hits you immediately, and it's just that perfect mix of sweet and sour that you just can't stop. You just can't stop vaping this stuff.
As you can tell.
I mean, I don't know if you could get any more perfect than this flavor right here.
Yeah, it is on point.
And the ratio, it's a 80 VG 20 PG flavor ratio, and even though there's PG in there, it's just so damn smooth.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no throat hit, no nothing. And I don't know what he does to this juice, but it just blows clouds better than any 20-80 ratio I've ever seen. It blows clouds just as good as a 100% VG.
If there was 100% VG juice.
So we're gonna go to the rating here now. What would you give this for flavor?
10 out of 10, man.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. And smell. I mean, just the smell all around. There's still some vapor coming out of my mouth, but
yeah.
The smell all around, it's just perfect. Like you can smell it. It leaves a strong smell in the air, but it's a good smell, so I'm gonna have to give that a 10 out of 10 too.
Yep. 10 out of 10. On smell for me too.
And clouds, it's just amazing. I wasn't expecting that much cloud out of a 2080.
Yeah, and it was coming out a little thin too. I was a little worried at first. I was like, I don't know, is this max VG?
But then as soon as you get your coil nice and hot, it
vapes perfect.
It's just a perfect vape, so I'm gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10 out of clouds also.
Me also. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 on clouds.
In fact, since they're all pretty much made the same, 10 out of 10 on clouds on all of them, just straight from the get-go.
Yeah.
So they're just looking at 2 different categories to go. So 10 out of 10 on all of them for cloudage. So they automatically start with a 10. This one got a full score. I highly recommend Smurf.
If you haven't bought it yet, buy it now.
Yeah, buy it now. I will have a link to his site to buy it now. God damn, you just gotta have this juice.
And we paid for that one.
We paid for that one, so yes, we would buy it. Now it's time to move on to these two. Let's start with the Bilberry. Let's move to the Bilberry. Now, Bilberry, off the bat, I gotta say, from vaping this yesterday, it was a very good flavor. And it's better now. It really is. Like, Bilberry, it has a wonderful smell. It smells exactly like a fresh blueberry, a batch of fresh blueberries. And but what I taste is I taste a candied blueberry,
kind of like a light bakery taste.
Yeah, it does have a light bakery taste. When it tastes to me, it tastes like the syrup, the blueberries and the blueberry syrup that you put for the filling of a blueberry pie. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like that blueberry syrup for a blueberry pie filling.
Yeah.
And it is delicious. I mean, it's just as juicy as the Smurf, but it's a different taste completely. It doesn't taste anything like the Smurf, but it tastes really good.
Yes, it does.
And none of these flavors are too overpowering.
It's got a good mixture. It's more for your people that like to have clouds, because you...
It really is more for the cloud edge people.
I put it in the K-Fun, and it tastes amazing in the K-Fun too, to be honest.
It's just all around great flavor.
But I'm getting more.
It really is the best juice I've tried by far. From anyone. I have not had this quality of juice before.
Me neither.
So, Bilberry, what would you get it for flavor?
I'm a little more fond of the Smurf berry, or the Smurf, but I will give the Bilberry a 10 out of 10 in its own category.
10 out of 10 on flavor in its own category?
Yes.
And smell. The smell is very light, especially after you vape it. But the smell is it's very strong in the juice.
Yeah, it smells very good.
It's very good. So, and we're being honest here, people. We're not just doing this because Yosh is a good dude. We're being honest here. We got to give you guys an honest review, otherwise you're not going to respect us as viewers. So, for smell, I want to give it, since it's not completely there on the smell for me, a 9 out of 10.
I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I enjoy the smell a lot.
It is a very relaxing and calming smell. It's like you're walking into a produce section and smelling the blueberries from a bar.
Yeah, kind of like a cooked blueberry.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice. And now we move on to Inara. But we're going to pause the video here, and instead of wasting it, we're just going to finish off this. Guys, so we're on our last flavor from Vapergate. So, this flavor, I gotta say, it's my least favorite of the 3 we got, honestly.
Yes,
and we're gonna give it the good points first, the bad points second.
But it has been steeping for a day.
So. It has been steeping for a day, so it might be a little better than what we had yesterday. Yesterday, it just wasn't
cutting it.
Wasn't cutting it.
It was not outshining these two. These two are just amazing. I
gotta say, the best thing from yesterday though was vaping on this. It would give a small like tingle to the mouth, to your tongue and your mouth, and that was a nice feeling. It felt like there was Pop Rocks in my mouth. Honestly, it did, but the flavor just wasn't there. So we're gonna try this again today. It actually smells a little bit better now.
Yes, it does. Let's see. It's that minty.
It's that mint that kind of just
Yeah.
throws a little bit off.
Yeah.
You can't. The mint kind of overpowers every other flavor in there. But
overall, it's a good flavor.
It is a good flavor. It really is.
You like a light mint?
If you like the more minty or a lighter mint or anything with menthol in it, I highly recommend this flavor. It kind of tastes like I can taste a tiny bit of cherry, like more mint.
It's like a cherry mint.
Like a cherry mint, it really is. But the and that's good points. The good points is it's a very good flavor. I like the taste of the cherry and the mint combined. It's a very unusual flavor.
Yeah, the mint is very light, so it's not like overpowering mint, but it's a light mint that you feel. I'm not a mint guy, so I don't like menthols or anything.
And obviously it gets the cloudage, so it's very good with the PG. Just like all of the flavors, they're very good. This is actually pretty good quality.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can we say about this flavor?
That's it.
It's relaxing. Because of the mint, it's relaxing. So, but the bad point about it is when I vape on this stuff, the first thought that comes to mind is the fluoride stuff that they give you at a dentist office after you get a cleaning done. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
And that's my only bad point about it. But that's only based off smell after you vape it.
Kind of gives you an afterward feel of brushing your teeth and vaping some cherry juice.
It does. So that's why it's my least favorite. I still like it. I love it. I vape off of it. But this is not a flavor I can vape all day.
Yeah, me neither.
But if you do, like I said, if you like the minty flavors or you think this sounds really relaxing and wonderful, it's called Inara. So you can get it off of Vapergate. And I highly recommend it if you're a mint lover. So that's our review on his flavors. Like I said in the beginning, I gotta give a shout out to Yosh. So he was really cool with me. And I gotta say, these are some of the best damn flavors I've tried. So if you haven't tried any of his flavors yet, I urge you to jump on his website, order a couple, and just vape away.
Get that Smurf.
You gotta get the Smurf. It's a delicious flavor.
It is by far one of the best juices I've tried.
Before I forget, what would you give this on flavor?
I'd give it a 7. It's a good flavor, so
I'd give it a 7.
Yeah, 7 out of 10.
And for smell, I honestly just the fucking fluoride smell just throws me off, so I'm gonna have to give that a 4.
Yeah, I really don't smell the mint or whatever, so it smells pretty good, so I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It smells real good. You actually don't smell the mint when you smell it at first. It does not pop out at all until you vape on it.
It's a surprising mint. Like, it just surprises you. Just,
yeah.
Like, there. I mean, you really don't. You don't smell the mint at all when you smell the juice, but as soon as you vape it, it's just...
It's there.
And it smells completely different from what it tastes like.
It's like, peekaboo.
And from what I understand, that's one of his most unusual flavors. So, but for an unusual flavor, it's very good. If you like the unusual flavors, the minty flavors, menthol, get it.
Yeah.
So, that's all we have to say today. Like I said, jump on his site and grab a flavors if you haven't tried it. Go for the Smurf. If you want to see more reviews, more mods, more RDAs and coil builds, go ahead and give me a subscribe. I'll have much more videos coming out within this whole month, this whole year. I'm going to have a lot of videos coming out. You'll see Homer join me for a couple of the good juice reviews. In my next juice review, he's not going to be there with me.
Yeah.
So,
I might. You never know.
Until next time, I guess, peace.